Hey everybody, this is David B69 and welcome to Game 2 of the 2025 World Series where the Phillies are taking on the Boston Red Sox. If you missed Game 1, it was a banger where basically pitching ruled the day. Will it happen again today? I don't know, but let's get into it.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
And the series started out like you might expect. The home side taking care of business in Game 1. But this game today is going to reveal a lot about what this series will become. Will it be a battle for 6 or 7 games, or will it be a walkover? Those are the questions that we start getting more clarity on after Game 2.
I have a feeling it's going to be a good one, Chris. This should be fun. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here, and starting this one, Ranger Suarez. What do you look for here?
Well, he went the distance last time, came away with the W, and we'll see if he can continue that trend in this one.
Now a chance for Jarren Duran.
Left fielder, Jarren Duran.
Down the left field line, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, and he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Stepping in, Masataka Yoshida. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in Game 2 of the World Series. That one outside, and it's 1-1. Suarez went the distance the last time out, throwing a complete game. Arenado tosses across to first. One out in the top of the first. It's lineup time, Singy. Here's what they have up their sleeve for Game 2.
And there's extra pressure on this group after losing the opener. They'll do whatever it takes to avoid that dreaded 2-0 World Series deficit. Look for them to be aggressive, but they can't be reckless in this one.
Rafael Devers, batting with one down, takes a strike. Fouled off left side.
Boog, I bet he got some fist bumps from the relief crew after that shutout. I'm sure they appreciated how he gave him the day off.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
And here is Tristan Casas, and that misses. Ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just...
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here with my pal Siggy, and on the mound in this one, Tanner Houck.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Lifted in the air, right field. Abreu makes the catch, and there's one down. It's lineup time, Singy. Here's what they have up their sleeve for game 2.
This group is feeling great after winning the opener, Boo. Keep the good vibes going today, and they could find themselves up 2-0.
And now here is Harper. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Howe with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. And that one fouled off.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. Wong gathers, throws the first, out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And the batter now, Alec Bohm.
0-1.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Phillies down in order. Scoreless after 1. Game 2 of the World Series. Here's the speedy catcher, Connor Wong. And that drops in for a strike. Suarez, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a curve, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. 0-2 now. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. Some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Alex Bregman stands in now and watches strike 1. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies. JT Realmuto. There's the strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And a swing and a miss there.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Nabs it, and there's one down. Max Kepler at the plate.
Left fielder, Max Kepler.
Kepler went deep in his most recent game. And that one is in the dirt. And the count even 1-1. That's down and in.
2-1.
Pitch misses. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Flips the corner. Counts full, 3-2. No score here in the second. And that one in there and gets Kepler. And there's 2 away. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Inside corner for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Right fielder, Wilyer
Back to work.
Abreu.
Clips the corner. 0-1.
Well, as a left-handed hitter, you kind of expect that breaking ball from the lefty, so you just want to track it and get an idea because you know it's going to come into play later in the at-bat.
Close, but called a ball. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before.
Batting
Felt
ninth,
like he should have had him
shortstop,
looking, I think.
Hamilton.
But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
David Hamilton at the plate now. That's ball 1. Foul ball there. 1 out, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Whips it across. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. And first offering is fouled off. Duran, a former All-Star, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That's a hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Wasting no time. He's
Now
2 for
batting,
2 now on the
designated
night,
hitter,
and just a
Masataka
triple and
Yoshida.
home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Now here is Masataka Yoshida to second, but way too late. Safe there. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 2 of the World Series. Fouled off. He was late. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Turner with the throw to first. That's out number 3. 1 left for the Red Sox, and we are still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Byron Buxton. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Nolan Arenado in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through the sweeper.
1 and 2.
Dribbled up the third baseline. And that's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And that's in the dirt. Out to short, Hamilton. And they get Arenado for the out. This is Bryson Stott.
Bryson Stott.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
2 outs, base is empty. That clips the corner. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Two down, nobody on. And now it's even up.
2 and 2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And there's a ball.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Down quickly go the Phillies. Still no score. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and it's Rafael Devers in the box. Swings through that one out in front that time.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And that's a little bit high, and it's 1 and 2. And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Next to hit, Tristan Casas.
0-1.
And that one hammered. Going back. Forget it. A solo shot. It's 1-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Base is empty, 1 away. Digging in, Connor Wong. And he grounds one to the right side. And that goes foul. Called strike right there. Got him swinging.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's the second baseman, Alex Bregman. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And it's fouled away. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. The Red Sox pick up a run on the ready to go, bottom 4. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. Just missed. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. Ground ball right side, and foul ball. Next one just misses. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's Bryce Harper. Went with the sweeper for the strike. Fly ball to right. Abreu. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now that is designated hitter,
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. Inside. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that extends the inning. Here's JT Realmuto. Right through there for a strike. Two outs. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No ball. 2 straight.
Ripped on a line. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're down 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Runner on the go. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He'll score easily. Buxton returns it to the infield, and they hold him at second.
Wastes no time there.
Now,
I really like that
shortstop,
swing, man. He
David
didn't just
Hamilton.
push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. 1 on, nobody out, a run in here in Game 2 of the World Series.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
That one ripped, and foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Next to hit, Masataka Yoshida. Arenado to first, in time. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Red Sox with an RBI double, and it's 2-zip. This is the World Series on the show. Game 2 of the World Series.
For the Phillies,
Now at the plate, Max
left
Kepler.
fielder, Max Kepler.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there. Well, these Phillies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one. You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with, but they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there, and really they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Gets a piece and stays alive. Red Sox leading it by 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Now batting, the
At the
center
plate,
fielder,
Byron Buxton struck out swinging his first time. There's a strike.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
No ball, 2 strike.
Next offering is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
That
3
one
ball,
way
2
outside,
strike.
and that's ball 3.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. So man aboard, Nolan Arenado stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. He's got it, and that is the inning. Phillies strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in Philadelphia, top of the 6th inning. So stepping in for Boston, Rafael Devers. And a strike to Devers.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
High fly ball out towards left center. And a quick out, number 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. He went deep back in the fourth. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
That one's in there. And now it's even 1-1. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Zips it across. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. First pitch, and he just misses. Red Sox by 2. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Next pitch is downstairs. Two down, nobody on. That to right. Castellanos moves on it and makes the grab. And that is that. Offense held in check there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, and stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. Hout back to work. Makes the sliding stop. The throw. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base. Singing it was close. Looks like they want a second to review it and possibly challenge the call if they think he beat the throw.
Yeah, they might challenge it just to kind of roll the dice, you know, Berg, and perhaps maybe they see something different as they get a look at some different angles.
So the Philly batting order turns over, and digging in for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. On the ground to third. Devers throws out to first, and that quickly 2 away. Here comes Bryce Harper. Both 2 in this one. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Duran hauls it in to end the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and now Alex Bregman. And there's the strike. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Castellanos pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. And that drops in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of Game 2. Sia strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Red Sox go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. New arm out of the bullpen, Penn Murphy.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And that one wrapped foul. This one in the air. Wong should have this one. Makes the catch for the out. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. The Phils down by a pair here in Game 2 of the World Series. And that one fouled off. swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
The Phillies trailing by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. Two outs. Goes down looking. Phillies down in order. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th, and stepping in for Boston, David Hamilton. And he lays down a bunt. Harper. Not in time. He bunts his way aboard to lead off the frame. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. And that's off the outside edge. 1-0. Now this is in the air down the line. Castellanos sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Swinging a foul straight back. Step off, throw to first. Hamilton back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Hamilton stands at first with 1 out. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And down on strikes. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing.
Now batting,
Rafael Devers up to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. Ball 1 there.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. And the Red Sox lead 1. They're up 2-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Mark Leiter Jr.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Castellanos in the box again, takes a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Boston's bullpen with some activity. Justin Slate getting loose out there. Chapman, the lefty, warming up as well. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
That one is absolutely belted, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Evan Carter. Big spot for him here. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. Here comes Buxton flying around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity. And he came through for his club right there.
One down, runner at first. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. In the dirt.
0-2.
And an excellent job keeping it right there. Ground ball could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
That's a big run over there at first base. He's got some speed. Let's see if they send it.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Two outs. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 straight.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Orion Kerkering.
Orion Kerkering.
Now into the ball game on defense, Weston Wilson. He's the new third baseman.
Number 37.
And here's the first baseman, Tristan
Weston
Casas.
Wilson.
Fastball for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Stays alive. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Inside, just missed. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And it gets by him. Around second is Bregman.
Now batting.
Sole runner at third, 2 men out. Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. First pitch just misses. corner for a strike.
1-1.
On the ground to the left. Turner with the throw to first. And the inning is over. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Red Sox 2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Justin Slate.
Coming on for the save here, and something he couldn't get done in his last appearance. So let's see if he can bounce back and lock this thing up.
And that's fouled off. One-run game, bottom 9. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Going back, pulls it in on the warning track.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. And that's in there at the knees.
One ball, one strike.
Just missed.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Late swing fouled off. One down, Phillies down a run. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging for the K. Now only one out remaining. Here comes Real Muto. 0 for 3 in this one. And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Slate is just one strike away. And 1-2. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
And in a game where I thought I would have the edge,
Not a ton of offense to chat about
offense
as we look
didn't
at the final
work
numbers,
out.
but
I
this was a
mean,
good
I had 3
It was a
hits the
low-scoring
entire
game,
game.
but sometimes those
Suarez did great. I mean, he let up 2 runs, but some of that was my defensive mistakes with my outfielders.
Chris Singleton and Arnott.
But wow, I mean, he struck out 14 batters. Think about that. That's just unreal. And that home run just barely made it over the fence. And this is the one where my fielders, when I was clicking on them, I just wasn't getting the right one activated. And when I had the one activated, I was going the wrong way with the directional stick because I thought I was controlling the other guy. And yeah, it's just like really, really frustrating. They struck out a total of 16 times today. But you can see there, he only got 3 hits. And it's not going to work when we only can get 3 hits. Bone got a single. Buxton got the double. And Evan Carter, of all people, got a pinch hit and brought in the only run for the Phillies. And we struck out 14 times, which is way too much as well. So, that was game 2. So we're off to game 3. So until next time, this is David B69. I'm out. Peace.